You already know we are back playing more Modded Slay the Spire, playing as the Packmaster character. Last episode, I mean, we can pretend it was the first episode. In a lot of ways, it was the second episode. And it was one of the weirder runs that I think I've ever had in Slay the Spire. Brilliant run. If you missed it, you can go back. You can take a look at it. We're gonna run it back, right? Same thing. I'll bump us up to Ascension 3, right? I mean, elites are deadlier. I'm gonna tell you, if we have a similar run to last time, we would kill Ascension 3. So I'm really not too concerned. Let's take a look at what we have. Three people that we have not used thus far. The core set we do have. The warrior. So master multiple damage types to dismantle your opponents. Sure, very offensive focused. Interesting. They seem horrible, but I suppose we'll see. The basic pack. A pack centered around very basic cards. Very intrigued as to what that means. And then Marissa, who has some energy cost and damage doubling. We've played Marissa in the past. It's very offensive focused. So we have two very offensive focused cards right now. Which is interesting, right? It's very interesting. So, Conjurer Petra, a defensive focus pack, which is probably a good thing for me. Flexible Orb focus pack with 2 new orbs that apply Ignite and Frostbite. Very focused around the offense again, which is interesting. And then get rid of cards you don't need this turn for a bigger hand next turn. I think that could be interesting. I'm going to take Strike the Petra because it's defensive focused, okay? Even and odd we have played, so I'm going to lean away from playing ones that we have not played. Into the Breach. Interesting. Another brilliant game, same developers as FTL. Powerful mech-based weaponry from the future. Again, offensive focus, but there's some defense in there, which I think is good. Weapons from the Blackbeard mod. It has been a hot minute since I've played that mod. We're talking like 4 to 5 years ago. Offensive focused. Give me Into the Breach. And then finally, Blacksmith pack we have done. So that's good. The greatest defensive tools of the Spire. That seems pretty good. Do the impossible through powers beyond reason. Also seems fascinating. I mean, I did just take 2 defensive focus packs. We could go crazy, right? We could go crazy. Let's go crazy, okay? I still think defense, we're in a little bit of a weird spot on this one. But I'm intrigued to see where things go. You know our starting pack by now. Nothing crazy. I will likely attempt to get rid of everything. What's our path like? We have a grass area. When you have leftover energy, grass grows. And when I pluck the grass, cool things happen. Relics and rewards in shops will likely be related to grass. Okay, sure. Sure, we have a gremlin camp. Large group of gremlins. I'm gonna tell you, this sounds horrible, so I'll just stay away. And then a wildfire. We're probably gonna ignore this whole path, right? Stick through here. I think I almost want to hit this, but I also think there's an intriguing the triple question mark right here seems kind of nice. Since I'm not hitting the shop, I'll lose all gold and get a random rare relic. It's Medical Manual. Exhausts the first status drawn each turn. And then if I have Medical Kit, then each status played heals me 1 HP. I mean, dude, that's fine, right? I'm not gonna complain about that. I think it's completely fine. It's a good start. I mean, it's a start. I guess is what we'll say. We have energy. So when we get into grass area, we're going to want to keep energy left over because that will grow grass. I don't know what that means, but we will figure that out when the time comes. Each status gets exhausted. That is really nice, okay? That is really nice. Give me some extra strike on the next turn. You're hitting for 8. I can kill you, and we love that. Okay. Booster Brew we can use in a boss fight. What do we got here? So apply 2 vulnerable, gain 3 vigor. So vigor, your next attack deals additional damage. I'm assuming equal to the vigor, which would be 3. I think that that's a good card, right? Gain 13 block next turn, draw 2 additional cards. It's a nice card to have. And then the Master Spark, so 8 damage to all enemies. If I have enough energy, an extra 1 energy, it does 17 damage to all enemies instead. So it's a 2 energy, 17 damage to all enemies? Why does that seem clinical, dude? That seems absolutely absurd. Like I'm not getting duped. Even 8 damage to all enemies, that's just a better cleave. Like, this is just a better cleave out the get-go. You have to take that card. I don't care what anybody says, it's a must-take card. So now, I mean, we don't really have a great path forward. We have this card. I'm just gonna transform a strike. Seems great. Ripped Pecs gain a strength. If I have cards from 2 other packs, then gain 3 strength. I think it's just a nice card to have, and then we'll grass. Transform another card, screw it, I'll do another strike. Deal 7 damage, and then deal 14 damage to a random other enemy. These cards are crazy, dude. They are actually completely crazy. Okay, so here's grass. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy 2 times. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy 2 times. And if that will grow the grass, or that plucks the grass. Random grass grows by 1 level for each unspent. Higher its level, the stronger the effect. Okay, sure. I'm gonna play this. And then I'm going to end my turn, and I'm gonna grow the grass 3 times. And I'm gonna do it again, okay? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to end my turn, and you will now apply 13 poison to a random enemy. Okay, sure? I mean, it's fine, right? It's completely fine. Give me... It's a very weird, I don't know how I feel about these. And I don't know how I feel about this just in general. Give me this to start. That gives me the defend. I will just play the defend. The 13 poison on you is going to chonk the frick out of you. I mean, it's like really solid. And then I'll just do this. Obviously you're going to die to poison next turn. I'll take 2 damage. Okay, the grass is interesting. I mean, I don't really think we care about it right now, because I think our run is insane. Some of these cards are just ridiculous. Deal 5 damage. If the target has Petra, apply vulnerable. So Petra is when you attack a target with Petra, I gain block equal to 35% of the unblocked damage. This is going to be so good. It is going to be so good, it's insane to get Petra on this run. Because we have some crazy high damage cards, man. So that's where we're going to get our defensive energy. We are going to remove blocks from the game and stack Petra instead. And that's very, very fascinating. Very fascinating. 9 damage. Amplify is apply ignite equal to half the damage dealt. And ignite is just they lose 1 HP per ignite. Okay, 5 front damage. Deals 50% additional damage to enemies with a block. And it goes through block. This is the kind of card that you take solely for that annoying ass guy on the second floor. But I'm gonna tell you, I don't really love any of those cards. I think that they're just fine. I don't think there's anything that exciting about those cards. So I'm just gonna abstain for right now. I don't need 1 strength. I'm going to just play, just gonna play some strikes, get both of them knocked down to the point where I can potentially kill one. I mean, this is 12 damage to both of them. Bro, that card is way too strong. Is way too strong. Whenever you draw a locked or unplayable card, draw a card. A locked or unplayable card. Okay, interesting. 11 damage, 2 vulnerable, and a weak to all... A weak goes to all enemies. The vulnerable goes to the guy that we hit. It's a very balanced card. What's the upgrade on you? 13 damage, 2 weak to all enemies. I like the idea of weakening the enemies. I really don't care about this. We do not need orbs on this run. Like, it's not the direction we're gonna go. And I'm not, like, all that intrigued with this. I'm sure that Psychic has other locked and unplayable cards that are gonna pop up. So maybe you take this. Immediately it helps to activate this synergy because we will have 4 different sets. Right? So it's like kind of okay, but I feel like we need other things from this pack, which you'll get. I mean, it allows us to play around it. It's a power. It's interesting. I guess I'll go for it, right? Now you go to 4 strength, which I think is a completely irrelevant upgrade. This I think is just absurd. Two damage for, or 2 mana for 22 damage to all enemies is absolutely absurd. There's actually a varying path here for this, which is also extremely interesting. I think that I like this one more, to the point where I think it's probably worth taking. So yeah, I'm gonna take that. I love the varying paths, man. I did not know that that was even possible in Slay the Spire. So very cool to see. Let's fight 2 elites. We have damage, man. As one thing that we have a ton of. I mean, come on, bro. I gotta take the content creator pack. I also love that it's just the wholesome verse that's on the pack. Like, it is only us. If I get the Olexa card. Retromation, Wanderbot, Rhapsody, Sneaky Teak, we're in, bro. We're in. Okay. Got no clue what the cards are. I know there's an Olexa card. I would love to find it. I really would. I also think that the card is, like, kinda trash, but... Okay, gain 6 block, channel a Wanderbot. Wanderbot deals damage, draws a card when evoked. We don't know how much damage. Is 6 block, I mean, is fine, right? It's fine. Let's see, 4 damage? It's like fine. There's nothing crazy. Okay, Retromation. At the start of your turn, gain a card from a pack not available in your draft, and it gains Ethereal. That's a great card, to be honest. Now, this is going to be 9 damage, but it will not do the 18 damage. Okay, that's good. That's such a cursed little Retromation power right there. I love it. I absolutely love it. The Huts Gamble. Okay, here we go. Receive no unblocked attack damage this turn. Gain energy, draw a card next turn. It's not going to happen. 8 damage, put a Dark Side Slap. Mega Ethereal. Exhaust at the end of the turn no matter where it is. Interesting. So I would require getting draw to make that happen. And then Rhapsody gain 125 inspiration and draw a card. Okay, so we're going to do this into this. That gives me the Dark Side Slap for 49 damage. And then I'll gain some strength first. I know I'm just buffing this guy to hell and back, which is horrible. We're going to Dark Side Slap here. For 56, yeah, it just kills you. Okay, oh yeah, we're good, we're good. Metronome, increase strength for each sequential attack played, up to a max of 10. Very interesting. Especially if we can get Petra, right? We get some interesting things. So this is locking. Locking cards become unplayable once played. So 15 damage, 2 vulnerable, 10 feral. 50% additional damage to enemies with a debuff, 50% additional to enemies with block. 10 feral and front. So this is a 20 damage card? Bro, why are these cards insane? I will take you, because that, I mean, that's a 20 damage 1-cost card, the way that I see it. It's an insane card. Very, very good. Just play the top 3 cards. Cardistry, FF Blade for an alarming amount of damage, and then FF Blade again. I guess that was just, it's just 15 damage, but it goes, it does both the effects of both of those, so that's fine. Whenever you exhaust a card or channel an orb, apply a Petra. I want to apply Petra, but I don't have a way to exhaust cards right now. So I think that that's not something we care about. I don't care about Booster Tutor. Enemy takes double damage from attacks this turn. This could be crazy, man. We have an insane offensive build right now. And I don't mind that. A good offensive build is, it's lovely. It really is. So we can do better than this, okay? Double damage from attacks. We could theoretically play this. This would be... Well, if we played this, this is getting increased by 4 because of Metronome. So we're not going to end up getting that. So do this. That resets Metronome. I can hit you... Well, now you want to play Gravity. Okay. And then I can hit you for... Oh, it's up to 12. Because you're taking double damage. That's very true. That is so true. This is 34 damage to you. I may be crazy, but I think that we can just do better. Because you can build up strength here. You're not building up that much strength. And Metronome... I mean, we can gain a strength right now. You have to hit him here. So you rummage. Master Spark for free is crazy. If you want maximum strength, though... I mean, this is permanent strength now, so I guess that's pretty good. And then we'll just hit you for a bunch. Now you're up to 4 strength. I mean, that was really not that good, right? Really not good at all. Up to 5 strength, but now you're going to kill it. I don't care about drawing any of those cards. In fact, I don't want to draw any of those cards. Yo, what up with the trash cards, though? You gotta work with me a little. Hit you for 12. That starts our strength. Metronome is a very good card for this run. We just have to get it to work a little better. Okay. 13. Now we'll take the 15. Okay. Keep Metronome up, because you're gonna now lose strength. There's a chance we kill you on this turn. 15. 15. 13. Lovely, lovely. And your Metronome is now at 6. Upon pickup, add 1 card from a random Packmaster booster to your deck. Any 1 card. From a random Packmaster booster. So this is literally just the core set. It chose the core set, which is kind of annoying, but that's fine. Sideboard is just nice. Synergize becomes really good, okay, because that's going to scale up with our Metronome and apply strength, right? I think you have to take an attack here. I think that Smithing Hammer is also really solid because it's going to, again, scale with strength and serves as an upgrade. But I think that I like the idea of getting block because we're in a little bit of a weird spot with block. This also being really good, right? It's really good. Now you didn't take the... Oh, no, you have Gravity for the locked card. So yeah, you know what? I'll take Repel. A 9 damage, 9 block, I think has a lot of value. Just draw the card, please. That's good enough. That's good enough. Really solid. I probably should have scaled up our strength even further there. But it's fine. I do not want any of these. We're trying to build a run that doesn't use skills, right? Like that's the kicker for this run, is to attempt, like, that was 70 damage on turn 1, right? We have something really nice going here. I really like it. I think that this is great too. Just taking another Repel that has a chance to get locked, right? You're not going to make Metronome always work. I mean, even this right here is crazy good. And then you play your Pex. And then you play the double damage, and he takes 18 and he splits, right? And now you're in a position where you have your amplifies that go kind of crazy, 21 to all. But start me with this, okay? And then hit you with one of those. No need to play cardistry, you're not taking damage. I know we're at half health, but there's really no fear right now in me. No, we're just kind of vibing. Yeah, we don't care about these. This is a very, very simple and clean deck right now. There's a lot of good benefits that this deck has. We're gonna hit you and kill you. Very good. And then Master Spark, I mean, bro, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. Just kill him, right? Use the potion, get out of here, just kill him. Gain a charge up. Double damage of next attack. I mean, you're cheap. You're gonna be you're gonna be a 0 cost, like 10 damage a lot of times. So I think it's completely fine. I think it's completely fine. Give me a smith, and you really gotta think about how you want to play this. More block I think is sick. I think that this card being upgraded is really good too. This is just damage, so I'm less concerned. Who's your boss? Okay, so block is going to be valuable here, and I think that in that case, repel is a perfectly okay card to upgrade. And I think that you immediately pop plated armor, because a lot of value in doing that. You're going to run into some issues here. I mean, not a lot of issues. I'm gonna tell you, you're really sitting very nice to start out here. You're going to run into some issues with block in this fight, and you're going to lose your metronome abilities here. Not necessarily, though. I mean, you could keep them going, right? You can keep them going, especially with this. You don't gain the synergy, though. So 3 damage goes down to 2 plus 4. Yeah, I'll hit you. End turn. Keep the strength on as long as possible. And then... yeah, I'll break it here. You're not gonna take damage. You can gain a strength, and there's no real issues with that. This damn metronome is gonna be the death of me on this run, because I'm going to play really stupidly with it. You're locked. Good point. God, it would be great to apply. Yeah. Just can't play it. So you are locked currently, and you are locking. Okay, yeah. It's kind of a trash turn to be honest with you. I'll hit you for 10. Maybe this starts another metronome streak for me, but I'm not banking on that. You know, you can hit you with one of these, hit you with one of these. Cardistry, the 13 rolls you. Probably fine with that, I'm gonna tell you. End turn. I'd like to kill them as soon as possible. I really would. Yeah, start with this. That takes damage before you do that. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna break some of the some of our metronome action here, because we're not getting out of this without some other major issues. Although I'm gonna tell you, hit them. Now you're in. I guess I'm only at 4 charge up. Alright, just take the damage. You're gonna heal to full, so I'm really like not that concerned here. You can do this. You're locked, so I can't do crap with you. 22 damage is not enough, which is really annoying. So give me cardistry into a defend into this. You take 6 damage, and then you hopefully kill him next turn. You're locked. 14, 11, 16. It's good enough, okay? The run's not perfect, but we're getting there. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand if it was not a basic card exhaust. Interesting. It's interesting. Deal damage equal to 3 times the number of basic cards played. So this is just cards that you find in decks at the start of the run. Is it bad that I just don't think I care? I just don't think I care. Deal 9 damage X times. Add a molded fire that costs X. And the molded fire that costs X is a cult. Deal 11 damage for each energy more this cost than your current energy. What? I got no clue what you mean, and thus I feel obligated to not touch it. I just don't think these are that good, okay? Like, I understand the benefit here, but I'm really not trying to play any of those cards, so I unfortunately think this is just a skip. Sozu's fine here. Sozu's fine here. I think Sozu is always kind of fine in this game. New boss that I don't remember, so that's fun. All enemies are buffed in new and dangerous ways. Upon entry, obtain a random rare relic. I mean, bro, we both know I'm gonna do it. Golden Curse over here. More rewards, but they cost gold to claim, and gold rewards don't drop. Interesting, 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 interesting. I'm gonna send it over here. I think it's a horrible idea, but I'm gonna send it. So what's up with all you guys? Y'all just kind of just vibing. It's fine. I'll hit ya. I'll hit ya. Should have popped the strength first because we ruin our we ruin our metronome bonus. It's not a great scenario for sure. Synergize is lovely. Rebound is lovely. Repel is lovely. And then, like, we had the Rip Pex play. This is kind of my dream scenario. But what do we get, by the way? Leftover energy at the end of your turn. Heal that much HP at the start of the next. Interesting, okay. I hit you. I kill you. Okay. And then I hit you. And in a perfect world, I'd love to kill you. But it ain't going to be quite enough. Just kidding, you get knocked down. That's sick. Metronome building. Just do not ruin this 8 metronome right now, because this is hot for the next turn. I really think that you take another Synergize, because I think that it goes absolutely insane for this run. Yeah, I'll try. No curse from me. We love it. 10 block at the start of combat. It's actually a game changer, right? Because 10 block allows me to play in a way where I can keep metronome flowing this entire time. So you die. You don't have quite enough block to not take damage, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm okay with that. Especially when we have this regen right now. We can now cruise through... Oh, my metronome. Why did metronome reset? Or losing HP. That's really annoying. Okay. Pop you, hit you, play some block. You don't take damage, which is kind of nice. And then you're still in a pretty decent space. So hit you, big 12. I mean, it knocks down... No, you know what? You send this because it kills him, right? Reset it. What do I care? Normal enemy combat's not in question mark rooms. It's fine. I also think that something like an applying vulnerable is pretty good. The locking cards, keep in mind that in a perfect world, we're playing that power. I know that we haven't played the power pretty much at all this entire run, but in a perfect world, we're playing the power. And again, I probably should have played the defense before this. But I don't know. I mean, it's tough to tell. This is where, when we gain the regen, man, we kind of immediately bring that back. But you'd lose the metronome bonus anyway, so yeah, I suppose it's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. That was a hell of an effect on that card. And this is just, I mean, this is where we dump out so much damage on a turn. It's crazy. and we have not found a way to get Patron an enemy. I would love... It would be amazing to get Patron an enemy. I even think that 0 cost damage cards are kind of just worth doing. And at this point... At this point, you upgrade all strikes and defense. You haven't cranked away enough for that to be worth it, so that is fine. 12 damage to all. You can do better than this, okay? So hit you with a one of these, then hit you with a one of these, and you are now a 14 damage to all, which kills both of them. Could have played this way earlier and probably benefited a lot more, but I'm gonna tell you, his ass is gonna be... He's going to be in the toaster on this next turn. And by in the toaster, I mean I am in the toaster. I'm in bad shape here. So that's fine. Gravity, block. You take 5 damage. We live with it, to be honest. You don't take any damage. He was weak. You love it. You love it. Okay. Gain strength. Don't really care what happens to him here. So hitcha. And, I mean, this is more damage, so that's fine. Metronome is up, and all we have to really do is hit ya. Okay, very good. Very good. Metronome chilling. Could have raised Metronome even higher again. I think Giria is great, too. 11 damage, 2 vulnerable, 1 weak to all. I think it's okay, right? I think it's okay, but I really don't think it's needed. So, it's fine. Hit the rest site. You could smith, but I'm gonna tell you, I really don't mind the idea of just increasing strength even further. This is a build that I think you want to get as much strength as possible. So just upgrade a card. I think that Repel is still a really awesome card to upgrade. Just because, again, it's block that you're getting for an attack card, which is sick. I love the idea of being able to remove cards for cheap at the shop. Towel, I don't remember what you do, but I'm sure you're fine. Yeah, relic rewards from combat and non-boss give you the choice. Pretty good. I'm gonna Giria again. This has been a very smooth floor for me. It's just kind of proving that things are going fine here. So Knowing Skull. This next shop could be really good. Like, I can buy a lot of things in this shop. So I'm going to go kind of crazy. 745 big ones. Duct Tape. Choose 2 cards and combine them. It's simply amazing. It is simply an insane proposition for us. There's so many good options here. It's crazy. It has to be combining a skill and an attack, right? So here's what we're gonna start with. I am going to... It's honestly, it's a rough set here. You can no longer obtain potions. Yeah, Soju stops me from doing that. I didn't remember. Okay, it's fine. Flick is an interesting card too. Because with strength, that becomes a pretty good card. So I'm going to take you. We're going to Duct Tape, but we're also going to remove a base strike from the deck. And then you're going to Duct Tape, but bro, what do you combine here? Because I really think that it's a defend and an attack that you combine. Like something like Rising Strike that you combine with a defend. Problem is, I don't know how Duct Tape works. Like, if it has an attack, I'm assuming if it has an attack, it's going to remain an attack. But does it combine the cost of them? Because, like, a 1-cost Rising Strike for 5 damage, 8 block is a lot worse than this. But combining, like, a defend and a... like, even if you combine these two, 2 costs for 9 damage, 8 block is a horrible card for us. You know, it's like rebound volley is one that I think is a fascinating decision to combine with the defend. I also think that something like acid projector to get this ability, but then it exhausting is terrifying. Like, I don't know if the exhaust stays. Like, this card, because of metronome, we have not played much. I would like to be able to play it. It's just a tough one. You know, something like air current is one that I think is decent to combine. It should not be this hard to find what to do here. I think we are going to... I'm going to combine Rising Strike and Defend. And you now became an attack that is Rising Strike plus Defend, but it costs 1. So it properly combined them. I don't think it's the end of the world, okay? I think it's fine. And we have a lot of money that we can spend in a future shop right now, which is not the end of the world either. So, give me the block. Duct Tape is still very good here in order to give us enough block to survive this fight. Give me the vulnerable. Give me 27 damage. And then, frankly, this kills you. It's just an insane amount of damage. 10 damage, double if they have debuffs. Already upgraded. It's already upgraded. We're putting vulnerable on a lot now. I just don't think it's good enough, okay? I don't think it's good enough. Lift me one more time. You are starting this next combat with 12 strength right now. What are you, man? Musket Hawk. You're gonna do a negative effect to me. Okay, 50% of attack damage passes through block. That's gross. All that really means is that you don't mind the idea of ensuring that you get some you can get rid of your thingy, your metronome. So it's worth it to just pop strength here. It's very tempting to just hit him too. Because 20 damage is really good. 21 even better, right? Yeah, okay, screw it. I don't think that 1 strength. You're gonna lose your metronome, but you'll start rebuilding it now. You're buffing. I'll just acid projector you, and we'll start hitting you for an alarming amount of damage. Discard the defend, hit you for a lot. Metronome back up to 3, and you can hit for a lot again here. Okay, you hit for a lot. Just start smacking. You're gonna lose your metronome when he hits me through it, so just break it anyway. Rising Strike, Defend, Cardistry, Hitcha, and then again, no reason not to just pop these. You'll get hit through him again. This is a really annoying enemy, okay? Really, really annoying, but he's dead. We're fine. We're really more than fine. 35 damage, apply 6 ignite. Here's the problem, bro. I just don't care about it. Gain an energy and a charge up on amplify, increase both values, but it's a skill, so like I don't care a lot. It's like I'd love to get another duct tape, but then combine this with another card. But I really just don't care about you. The charge up is cool. It allows us to stack charge up a little bit faster, which in the end gives us more. I mean, maybe that's actually pretty good. You're a 0-cost card too. Upwards of 1, but a 0-cost card. I'm going to remove 2 cards from the deck. And I'm going to go kind of crazy here, and I'm going to remove 2 defends. And a lot of people are not going to like that play. Because you're going to go, Tyler, your defends. You don't have any block in your build. Which I hear you loud and clear. Okay. You may be rewarded with special electric cards. I really don't care about that. Windy... We can defend Windy right now. Houses various enemies with explosive abilities. Okay, it's interesting. Broken Space seems wild. Relic drops are twisted into new forms. Okay, we gotta go this way because this is fun. So let's go through Windy, but I'm gonna hit the shop in Storm and try to spend my 513 that I have in here, which is kind of insane. So start me with a Ripex into a Synergize. Very good. 17 on you, 23 on you. Gain your block, reset your metronome for no reason at all. Okay, Hitcha, metronome at 2. We keep the good times rolling. Gain a strike, upgrade it 5 times. You're an interesting card, okay? You're an interesting card, but I don't need you. Backpack Smack's still a good card, but it's not something I need. Keep it going. Runic Icosahedron. It's a good relic. I probably will never get it to be the D20 that I need it to be. But that's fine. During your turn, you are immune to damage. It's an amazing card, man. Or amazing relic. There are a lot of, like, amazing synergies with this. Cost 0 if you amplified. Otherwise, it draws 2 cards. It's an interesting one. Choose one of 3 Packmaster boosters 3 times. Nah, I don't care about that. I think I like a card removal to remove a strike. Play a defend and a strike. The basic wave. I think Smithing Hammer is still actually like a decent card. Because we haven't upgraded a lot of things. So I think it's fine. And I don't care about this. Unfortunately, again, I mean, the shop is kind of just... It's kind of whatever. It's kind of just whatever. I love the rain in the back because we're in the storm. Oh, we're getting struck by lightning. At the end of its turn, the target will take 6 unblockable damage. So pop this first. Oh, that's a pretty crap one to get. Sure. Sure. We hate it. We absolutely hate it. Hit you, and then go friggin' nuts, bro. Go friggin' nuts. I'm gonna flick ya. Metronome at 7. We would love to kill this guy on this turn. 20. Synergize. Air current. Max metronome going into another fight. Soju took my thing. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, you give me the chance for this card again. I do think it's fine. But I don't think we need it, right? I think it's just kind of an unnecessary card. So, I mean, look, I think the shop is way more valuable here. I think Captain's Wheel's fine. I don't think it's anything special. I think you can remove cardistry. You're never playing that card. And then keep it going. Keep it going. You're annoying. But you're not that annoying. 10 big ones. 10 big ones. Coming in. Synergize. Rebound volley. 22 to you. 30 to him. Just a crazy play. And a decent chance that you kill him on this turn. Because your damage is... It's just insane, man. When you got this much strength starting your turns, it's way too good. Occult cards can be played disregarding any conditions for playability. It's wild, to be honest. Basically makes a free card. We got so much AoE, though. Who's our boss, by the way? The AoE will be decent for him. It's a lot of block that we will need for that fight that we don't have. I will say that. Like, I can see some concern going into that. 16 twice. Rummage into a Duct Tape. We now do not take damage, which is obviously very good. 22 to you, 23 to you. I take no damage and you're dead next turn, and there's no getting around it, okay? So 20, 20, 28. Adios, good night. What do you got? Another Rising Strike, I think, is completely okay to keep the charge up flowing. We haven't been able to, and it's my own fault, okay? I'll tell you that now. We haven't been able to make the skills and gravity work in this build. You should pop this too. Lose 10 HP. My metronome. Okay, play this. Play this. My metronome. How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you? Okay, synergize, synergize. You're playing it all, bro. You're playing it all. Rising Strike, repel. Metronome back up to 5 already, and you love it, and you love it. I really do. Rip Pecs, don't care. Nah, you know what? I do care, because we're going to play this, and we're going to play this, and then we're going to hit you for a lot of damage. It's 36. This, I mean, yeah, you prefer this. The charge up is nice, but I think I like that play more. And then ideally you kill here. Let's make this happen. Beautiful. And this is at 7. I think that's good. Don't care about another one. I don't care about any of these. So we're gonna slip into Windy because we need to go to Broken Space. Singing Bowl, don't care. Cunning Disguise. Upon pickup, choose another character. Okay, sure. I'm gonna take Ironclad because there is like a pummel would go kind of hard in this one. Bro, you gotta stop with the rolling 2s. That is horrible. It is absolutely horrible. I should have played that a long time ago. I played all of those in the wrong order. Every single card played in the wrong order. Okay, Air Currents. Flick me. We're going to discard this to hit you for another 21. And then unfortunately, like, this is, I just chill. Honestly, the heal is not a bad scenario for us here. Hitcha, hitcha, hitcha. You're not losing Metronome yet, so you know what? Don't bother. Let's just save the energy. We'll get the regen on us. Pop ya. Interesting that this gets upgraded twice. 21 damage from our charge up on this one. 27. You're locked currently. I get it. Okay, I really do. You're hitting for 40. I'm gonna tell you that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. We're going to at least get a little block there. Little damage there. 13 there. 16 there. Anybody else feeling a little afraid right now? Because 45 is gonna hit like a frickin' truck here in a second. So, synergize. Are we dead? Am I actually dead? Holy crap. You're in big time damage here. 39. Oh my god. Okay. Little scary. Mob Bank sucks here, but it is what it is. We got bailed the frick out on that one. And it feels good, and we're going into like weirdo zone, so a little scary. That fight was tough. That fight was very tough. Play Rip Pex because you're early on here. 21 damage. Honestly, you could go Gravity at this point. Get some value out of that we did not have before. I'm kind of scared to hit you. I mean, it's 57 damage though. 28 coming in. We have taken some damage on this floor, okay? We have taken some damage on this floor. There's a part of me that wants to just not hit you, right? Draw one less card each turn. Why are you doing this to me? This is very rude. You're planning on negative affecting me? I'm gonna heal for 4. I know that sounds so stupid to do that, but I can basically kill him easily. Right? I can kill you easily, right? Please, I can kill you easily. Allow me to kill you easily. What the heck, man? I'm actually taking damage from this? You gotta chill. You gotta chill. 12. Just kill him, okay? Just get out of here. Get out of here. I don't like you. Metronome low. Flex is quite literally completely worthless. I am going to not fight the elite because I'm terrified. I really am. And frankly, I'm going to rest. I know, I'm a coward. I'm a filthy, bloody coward, but I do what must be done. Iron Wave is not a horrible card for me to get some block out of it, but it's so inconsequential. It's like our synergize card is just way better, right? It's just way better. You ain't getting another shop, so lose everything for red mask. And then screw it. I mean, we're gonna go crazy in broken space here. See where life takes me. You're inflicting your negative effect immediately. Always scary, always scary. I hit you. I hit you. I'll flick you and discard that. Metronome at 7. You're gonna heal up to basically full, which is good. Parasite, are you in my deck permanently? Oh, you son of a gun. That's pretty bad. Okay. Hitcha. I really don't have any way to kill you, you little coward. And then my charge up I ruined. Oh, just kidding. My charge up is still here. Okay. We're gonna see how this goes. I probably won't be taking the Parasite, believe it or not. A wild concept, I know. Front damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. Just don't care. I don't care about cleave either. Really don't care about cleave. Okay, you could smith. I think that the logical thing to do is to just rest here. I know that it's lame. I'm gonna take another Rising Strike. And we're gonna roll. I don't think that I can even bother to use Runic Icosahedron. Okay. I think it would be stupid to. And I'd like to just start smacking some enemies here. 20 damage just kills you. That's fine. Okay, full health. I don't feel horrible. I do think that things are a little scarier than I want them to be. But I do not feel horrible. I'm going to ruin my play to not take damage. Now, this is a good turn for me. Hit me with the upgrade. Hit me with this free card. You know what? I'm actually completely fine getting that out there because we haven't been able to do much here. But then I love the idea of weakening you for a while. This is now where I think we can probably get a bit of juice out of, I mean, actually, dude, I think we got some crazy plays here. I think you do this into this. Now you're in charge up, and you're doing more damage to him. So this is 46 damage. This is 40 damage for free, basically. And then another 22. So this would be 46, 22 for 66 and the charge up, which is better than 62. So play this, then this, and actually it's way more. It's way more. Okay, good. You take a little damage, but 21 now. Synergize. You're currently locked. You're currently locked. You're currently locked. Does locked go away? I mean, I know that I should probably know that, right? I should probably know if locked goes away. My guess is it does. I gotta hit the frick out of you, okay? I have to go crazy here. And I would love to upgrade you first. So start with this. Synergize to gain block. I am really scared of you hitting for 40 here. I think that is very terrifying. You're going to lose Rip Pex anyway, so go ahead and then hit ya. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. And it's only going to be a good chunk again. 19's not horrible. We are going to Smithing Hammer. I'm going to 25. That's not what you wanted to see. You gotta work with me like a tiny bit. 19 is good. 19 is good. Unfortunately, we still have some locked cards that would be nice to have. We're gonna hit ya. I'm gonna flick ya and get rid of one of these that we can't play. And then I'm going to play these all. Okay, hit ya, 30. We will come out of this alive. But I'm gonna tell you, it was a lot tighter than I wanted it to be. Okay, it was way tighter than I wanted it to be. getting down to 10 health. I mean, we basically built a run that had no block, so I shouldn't really be that concerned about the fact that we took a lot of damage there. It was an offensive focus build from literally the first floor. But still a fun run. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, as always, liking the video, much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.